Hello, viewers. Welcome to Tendo Teens Hub, a show where you'll be inspired, you will learn, and you will connect. I'm your host, Linda Kiranda, and today with me on the show, we are joined by our Tendo Teens.
Yay!
We are happy to be joined by our teens. And today they are going to tell us what they understand about bullying and what kind of experiences they have had. So, welcome, guys.
Thank you.
You're going to introduce yourself, tell us who you are, your names, and then we continue. Karibuni san.
Thank you.
So, tell us, what's your name?
My name is Amani and I'm in Form 1.
Yes.
My name is Moha and I'm in Form 2.
Okay, welcome to the show.
Yes.
So, kindly tell me, what do you understand by bullying? And kindly be audible.
Okay. Bullying is when someone discriminates another person who is lower than them, who is weaker than them. He instead bullies, which is
Okay, Moha, tell us, what do you understand by bullying?
What I understand about bullying, that it's mainly caused by the power imbalance.
Yeah.
Maybe one might be stronger than the other, richer than the other,
Yes.
or something like that. That's what causes bullying.
Oh, okay. That is a good explanation. But let me add that bullying is when school-going children, it's an aggressive behavior shown by school-going children who, like Moha said, one shows there's a power imbalance. One shows discrimination or shows they are more powerful than the other. Yeah, that is now what bullying is. But it will only be called bullying if it is repeated. If the behavior is repeated several times, that's when you say it is bullying. So have you experienced bullying, Moha?
Yes, I've experienced bullying many times.
You have experienced it?
Yes.
And Amani?
Yes, I have.
You have experienced bullying?
Yes.
Kindly share your stories. Who will start? Amani, you can start. Tell us when did you experience bullying and where?
I experienced bullying when I was in class 8 in school, where a girl was in my class and I had corrected her of something that she had done. So she decided to take an advantage of that, came outside and started beating me up. So I reported to the teacher and then the teacher disciplined her, but it did not finish there. We came out of the gate and when we were walking back home, she now came, beat me and almost pushed me so that I can be hit by a car. But a stranger came from behind and asked her, "Why are you bullying another girl?"
So why did was she beating you after school? Because you had reported her?
Because I had reported her and
to
because
the teacher?
Yes.
So she was like revenging
back again, and always using vulgar words towards me.
Okay.
Yes.
And
It repeated itself.
So for the whole time you're in school now, from
Yes.
that time, she kept on
doing the same things to me,
okay.
telling other people I'm like this and that.
Yeah.
So it really I did not love it, and it made my self-esteem go down.
So did you report to the teacher?
Yes,
or
I did.
what did you do?
Yes, I did. And I also came and reported to my parents.
Yes. That is so true. And Moha, your story?
My story, I was in Form 1 at my previous school. So one day, it was break time.
Yes.
I went to the canteen. I found a Form 3 boy. He gave me a 20 shilling coin and told me, go to the canteen, get me 5 mandazis, 3 sodas and bring me back a change of 100 shillings. Now,
5 mandazis or per mandazi is 5 bob
5
in school. So
Yeah.
5 times 5, that is 25.
25.
and 3 sodas and I bring him change of 100. So I looked at him. I did the math.
So he was in Form 4.
Form
You
3.
he was in Form 3. You are
Form 1.
you're mono, yani you're
Yes.
new in school.
Yes.
It was after how many weeks that you are in school?
2 days.
2 days.
Yes.
Sorry for that. And then what happened?
So what I did, I took the money. I went to the administration block. I got a leave out.
Yes.
I told them, I lied to them that I was sick. Then I went home. Then, because of the fear that he might beat me, and there was a power imbalance there. He was bigger than me. So
In size and body size.
yeah, even in strength. So I was absent for 2 weeks. So when I came back, he found me. He started quarreling with me. He nearly beat me up. Then I ran away. I went to the teacher. I report. The teachers call him. They talked to him. They punished him. Yeah. But then after his punishment,
He still
bullied me.
bullied you?
Yes.
Even after his punishment?
Yes.
Up to the time you left school now?
Yes. I believe now he's in Form 1, so I left the school.
So the reason you left the school is because of the bullying that this boy was showing you?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why.
That was one of the reasons. Sorry for that. So that was a tough experience.
Yes.
So you've seen that everyone deserves, you're in a school and you feel everyone deserves to feel safe in school.
Yes.
Do you think students or any student that is being bullied deserves to feel unsafe or deserves to be bullied?
No.
Why?
No one deserves to be bullied. Bullying is bad.
Or bullying is bad?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's bad?
Because you're hurting another person mentally and physically.
So how did this bullying, you tell me how it affected you, and Moha, how did the bullying affect you as a teen? What did it make you feel?
It made me feel awful and weak. Then it also made me skip school.
Because you are afraid to go to school?
Yes, because if I went, then he might bully me again.
And but the school, there are teachers.
Yeah.
Is it that you are afraid? Is it that the teachers don't know that this bully, even if they are punished, they repeat it again?
The teachers know, but sometimes it reaches an extent that they said, what can we do about it? If we beat him, we suspend him, he will still repeat the same action. So they just let him run loose.
So are you the only student who was experiencing that, or other students were experiencing that?
Other students were experiencing that, especially the Form 1s.
Those who had just joined in school?
Yeah.
So the persons who are bullying were Form 3s mostly?
Form 3 and Form 2. No,
And
Form 2 and Form 3.
Form 2 and Form 3?
Yeah, they were mostly the bullies.
Wow. And for your case, Amani, you are in class 8. So it's happening for you, it's happening in primary school.
Yes.
So what were the effects? What did you go through? What did it make you feel like?
Well, it made me feel unsafe in class. I did not have that courage to talk to others because she spoiled my name. And I would just sit down alone and just worry about myself, how I was going to be in class with that girl around.
So did it make you feel unsafe because
Yes.
you are a day scholar?
Yeah.
You are afraid. Were you afraid
might-
going back home? What
Yes.
might happen?
She might beat me again. She might do something harmful to me. Yes, and run away.
So it created fear in you.
Yeah, yes.
That's also another effect of it.
Yeah.
It makes you lack focus in class. Like, you want to read, and then you have that fear that someone might come from behind you and just start attacking you.
So you're always fearful.
Yeah, you're
You
always
start
fearful.
imagining this person will come and
Yeah.
attack me.
Yeah.
So during break, will you be alone or will you be with others?
Break, I never went outside.
So you never went outside during break?
Yeah.
You stayed in class
Yeah.
because of fear?
Yeah. Most of the time I was like, You don't know.
Yeah.
I just reach through the window, good job, babe. They grab you, yeah, they beat you.
Oh, they were that bad.
Yeah, they were bad, really bad.
And Amani?
I had to walk with other girls, as many as possible,
Yeah.
and hold hands so that we can go together and come back together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So let's say have you ever witnessed someone being bullied?
Yeah.
You have ever witnessed someone being bullied?
Yes.
Give us an experience. What did you witness?
Yeah, I was, after that experience, now they expelled the bully.
Yeah.
I was very happy. Now, after a few days, I was just continuing with my normal lesson. Then I saw one day, one of my classmates, we were still Form 1s, a big Form 3 boy. He came up to him. I said, give me all the money, the textbooks, and the dictionary.
So you are in class?
Yeah, we were in class.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was break time. So my friend refused. Then they punched him in the nose. They broke his nose. I started bleeding profusely, like there was blood everywhere. So I ran up to him after the bullies have taken everything. Then I helped him to go to the infirmary of the school.
Yeah.
They told him he had a broken nose. Yeah, so they took him to the hospital. Yeah, by the ambulance. So I was there with him. He went to the doctors. Me, I went back to school. Now, after 5 weeks, or I think it was 4 weeks, he came back to school. So I told him, the best thing to do is you must approach a teacher or a parent, because this is repetitive. They'll just come back again and they'll hurt you even more. So he told me thank you, and then he went to the principal and reported the matter.
Oh, that was nice. So you helped him and you counseled him?
Yeah,
And you also helped take him to the
principal.
principal?
Yeah.
And for you, Amani?
Yes, I witnessed a girl who was being bullied by 2 boys. So they snatched her sweater, the skirt she was wearing. So she only remained with a games kit and a shirt. Her shoes and socks were all gone, and then her bag too. So I was there and I told her, what are you now going to do? Then she said, I cannot go back home. My parents will beat me, because there are parents that cannot understand her. So I told her, let's go back to the
So she was
teacher,
afraid to go tell the parents?
the parents, that she was being bullied.
Because do you think because she was thinking she'll be
She'll
beaten?
be beaten, and her mother will have that attitude on her that she had done it carelessly. Yeah. So we went back. I reported the matter to the teacher, and they took action.
Okay.
Yes.
So when 2 students have a disagreement or they have conflict, at what point do you think this conflict turns to bullying?
I think when they start fighting physically.
You think when they start fighting physically, that's when you think it's bullying?
Yes. When they're really fighting until the one gets hurt because of the other one, is when I think it's bullying.
And for Moha, when do you think it's bullying? When 2 students have conflicts, when do you think it then turns to bullying?
When 2 students are having conflict and one of them is right, the other one will have the pain in his heart. Now he will know he was right, so he'll start being wrong. He'll start doing wrong to him, hurting him. Yeah, that's how bullying starts.
Okay. So what do you think parents can do to help stop bullying? What do you think which role do you think parents can play to help either the bully to stop bullying, or to just stop bullying in school, or mostly in school?
Yeah, they can cancel the bully, and they just cancel him, tell him, talk to him. It's not good to bully. How will you feel if it was you being bullied? Or they can go and talk to the bully's parents, tell him, can you please cancel your child?
And for Amani?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Do you think it's only the bully who should be talked to?
No,
or do you
both
think
of them. Yeah, both of them.
The
Even-
bullied and also the bully.
the one being bullied.
Yes.
Do you think the one being bullied should also be talked to?
Yes.
Yes.
What should the parent tell the one who is now the victim?
They should mainly just tell him to avoid the bad companies, like people who can bully you should avoid them.
And how to stand up for themselves in such situations.
Yeah, very true. So, what do you think? How do you think teenagers should respond to bullying? What are you supposed to do if someone is bullying you? What do you think should be your response?
First of all, you should not just keep quiet. You should just go and report directly.
Yes.
When you just notice you're being bullied. You just go and take action. Go to either a parent or a teacher or any grown up.
Any authority.
Yeah.
Yes, the first thing you should do is report to any authority figure. Could be a teacher, the principal, the guidance and counseling department, or even an older prefect student. And now now your parents, so that they can intervene. You don't have to keep quiet. Express yourself so that you can get help. Another thing, what else can you do?
That person can also stand up for him or herself. Tell the bully that this is wrong. What they're doing is actually wrong, and they're hurting other people. You say it boldly, in a firm way,
Yes.
and confidently.
Yes.
So
You have noticed that bullies. Why do you think? Let me ask you a question. Why do you think the bully picked you among the many students who joined school? Why do you think the bully picked you?
Maybe because the person who's being picked on,
Yes.
maybe he was calm, just a shy person, a weak person.
Now you've said. Now, when you're shy, bullies notice that you are shy.
Yes, and weak. Then
They notice when you're weak. They notice when your spirit is low.
and
They notice when you are secluding yourself. When you are depressed and stressed, they notice. When they notice you because maybe you have a small body and they are big, they notice. You see that difference, your difference, that's what they notice. So when they notice that, that's when they pick on you.
Yeah.
So the best thing is to build yourself as a teenager, work on yourself, have confidence. You cannot be afraid. You have to build your self-esteem. Read good books that build your self-esteem. Be confident. Are you in any clubs? Yes, you join clubs. Music club, drama, all those clubs in school. Participate. Walk, have friends, and never walk alone, because bullies enjoy when you are alone. They'll bully you properly when you are alone. So you have to make friends. You have to, during break time, you have to work with others so that they don't see you as secluding yourself, so that they attack you. So always have friends around. Always be open to your teachers. If you have any problem, talk to your teachers. There's the counseling department. There are parents. You talk to your parents and be open to your parents. If there's anyone disturbing you in school, you come and talk so that you can receive help. Yeah. Cindy?
Yes.
So, let me ask the last question. Have you or your friends ever left other kids on purpose? Let's say you are doing something together. Have you ever left someone out on purpose?
Yes.
Have you ever left someone out on purpose?
Yes.
Give us that. What happened? You are in a group. Tell us that experience.
I narrate the entire story.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was just me, my brother, and my friends. We were going out to swim, and then there was this boy.
Yes.
He was very much, yeah.
Kiherehere.
Yeah, he likes running into things without checking first, and he was also a snitch.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why we secluded him.
You was a snitch. You were snitching to who?
Our parents.
Telling your parents what you do. So that is a
Yeah.
good boy.
No. That's not a good boy.
You don't want him to go telling your parents what you're
Yeah,
doing.
and then the other reason is the previous time we went out, we left him there, and then when we came back, he snitched on us. So me, my brother, and my friends, we all got beaten up by our parents. So
Oh.
So
So-
everyone were holding that grudge on him. Was saying,
Do you think that is bullying? Do you think what you did to
No.
him is bullying?
No.
You don't think it's bullying?
I felt bad at the end, but
It's not bullying. You've seen the different types of bullying.
yeah.
You tell me the different types of bullying you know. And for you, Amani, your experience?
We were in a group in class. We were discussing, I think, social studies. So there was this girl that we secluded her. We told her, make her candle.
Why?
Because she's, as in, before even we discuss anything, she's like, no, me, I'm going to do it. No, every time she's the one who's going to be doing it.
Yeah.
So we're like, no, today we don't want you to do it. Let
Yes.
us do it our own way.
Oh.
Yeah, so we told her, stay there. Let us continue.
So did she stay? How was her reaction?
Yes, she felt mad. She cried. I also felt bad.
So you feel bad when you are doing these things. Both of you are saying you felt bad.
But
So why are you continuing with it if you are feeling bad?
Me, after that day, I never continued with it.
So you
I
never
didn't-
you stopped?
Yeah, I stopped. When everyone were going, I just said, no, I'm not going. I'm staying with him. Yeah, so that he does not feel lonely and
So
abandoned.
you, in your conscience, it was.
It was
When
bad.
people have conscience.
Yeah.
That is so good.
I felt bad.
Mm-hmm.
And when everybody finished, I told her sorry. And we went together.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
So that means even bullies
Mm.
can know when they are doing something
Yeah.
wrong.
Yes.
But there are others, they know they are doing wrong, but they can't stop. They just continue.
Yes.
Yeah, when you tell them, why are you doing this to me, now is when they continue now.
Yeah.
They feel better and they do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we were asking, do you know the different types of bullying? Just mention before we close. Which types of bullying do you know?
I know cyberbullying, physical bullying,
And more.
Emotional bullying.
Emotional bullying and
and I think I've forgotten the last
social.
one. Social, yes.
Yes. So it's good. So I hope you guys will continue to watch Tender Teens, the other programs we have taught. Then you can listen back and we have discussed what is bullying. We have talked about the different types of bullying and the effects this bullying has on children. It has long-term effects. So I pray that you go back and then you listen and then you share with your friends. Thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
And I'll call you back again and we discuss other things. Do you have any social media handles? People should follow you.
Yes.
Yes, they should follow you on Amabado. But in future,
Yeah.
sawa. Mwende msome vizuri. Yeah, and if you have any issues, you talk to your counselors, you talk to your parents, and even teachers. So that was it, guys. We have discussed about bullying, and also our teens have shared their experiences. And thank you so much for joining us today. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thank you so much. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
Bye.